Hello, I'm Tom Varner, and welcome to Adventures in TV Land. For today's adventure, we've come to Omaha, Nebraska to see the birthplace of Malcolm X. See the location of the house. Where it was located, it sits on the house is no longer there. And actually, part of the street that was there is no longer there. Now, to get to the Malcolm X birthplace site, it's not really marked off very well, and it's actually behind the. You've got to follow this trail that's around the Malcolm X. You got to follow this trail around the Malcolm X building that is currently closed right now, and that'll lead you to it. Maps and GPSs are slightly off, so you get confused. And here it is, the historical marker designating the house where Malcolm X was born. Who was born? His real name was actually Malcolm Little. I won't read the whole thing, but this says El Haj Malik El Shabazz was born Malcolm Little at the University Hospital in Omaha, Nebraska, May 19, 1925. He was the son of Earl and Louise Little. And it talks about the family moving because they were threatened by night riders. When his mother became, and his father was eventually killed in Michigan. And while his mother was sick, he was sent to Boston and New York, where he committed burglary and was sent to a 6.5-year prison sentence. That's where he converted to Islam, although it was an American sect. And later on he visited Mecca and he converted to full-fledged Islam. He was assassinated February 21st, 1965 in New York City. This part of the street is no longer a street and is now closed. Here is the Malcolm X Foundation Visitor Center. Unfortunately, though, due to the pandemic, it is closed as well. Let's read the sign here. Oh. Well, that was a surprise. The young gentleman, when I was standing in the door, came out. He let me in real quick to see the inside of the visitor center there, and they actually own all this property here. And there's tours later on. I'm going to try to get back. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. The tour of the visitor center, but because it actually is open. But the tours you have to call ahead of time, and they're giving one today. So if you would like to see that, see the visitor center, just make sure you call ahead right now, because it's not open during regular hours and doing regular tours due to the pandemic that is going on, but they are giving tours. Now the gentleman inside had informed me that the reason the marker is difficult to find is because Malcolm actually did not live on Evans Street. He lived on Pinckney Street, I believe he said the name was, which is labeled here as Malcolm X Avenue, which, as you can see, is no longer a street. It's been closed. It's actually owned by the visitor center now. They own that property, but it takes you, instead of taking you to the location of the visitor center, it tries to take you to the location of where Malcolm X used to live, which is no longer a street, which makes it difficult to find. So just be aware of that. Well, this has been another adventure in TV land. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel and ring that bell for notifications. And if there's someplace that you would like to see me visit, leave a comment in the comment section. Until next time, that's a wrap.